There we go. Nice too. Gotta love when things happen before the 30-second mark. Hey Badger, how are you? Welcome on into my little random ass stream. How you doing tonight, man? Yes, hopefully you can hear me okay. You know, hopefully everything's coming in nicely. Da, 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 but good, trying to work out. It's fine. Nice to, nice to. Yeah, 'cause sometimes, yeah, 'cause sometimes like you know, 'cause sometimes I always like to do like a little bit of a thing to where even though like I still probably do it, even if you know, like I get confirmation, it's like I like to be able to know, I like to be able to check my stream and everything like that on my phone before I continue, because I have had moments of times where it's like, oh, you know, it's going to like something happens and I don't really expect it to happen, and then like I get little to no information about it until it's already too late. But I guess I'll go ahead and get started since it's almost about the 4 minute mark anyway. But but yeah, let me just go over here. So as always, everyone. Yeah, keep my phone handy for that too. Yeah. Funny enough, like I wasn't able to do it that kind of thing before, but with the phone that I have now, it's like, you know, now it actually works. But yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna go and get started and everything. So as always, hey all my fellow Rumble Maniacs, it's Mr. Rumble Roses here, and welcome back to yet another installment of Let's Plays Live. For those that are new to this channel or this series, Let's Plays Live is basically a thing that I do every now and then where I play random games at random times and have usually for one or two reasons. For either A, I'm wanting to do some testing of stuff, or I'm just kind of bored and I'm like, you know what, I'm just going to play something and do it live and just hang out with anyone who who comes by and hangs out. You know, whether they lurk about, or if you know, like maybe they you know are active in chat. You know, they want to talk to the little me. So What am I doing today in Elden Ring? Well, as you can see, I've got another build to play around with. Um, so, in a nutshell, this is a bubble build, and the idea technically is this is supposed to be like a bubble build, but made a bit tanky-like, if that makes any sort of sense. Um, so, the character that so the name that I have dubbed this bubble build is Saoirse the Small. So, I'm pretty sure you guys wondering, like, who Saoirse the Small is. Well, while you guys, check out my stats and everything like that, I will try my best to explain. So, Saoirse is basically is basically like um, the main form of what was known to be like I guess you could like the host for Infallible. So if you guys remember, like whenever I made Infallible or Infallible the Acolyte, whenever I did that, um, you guys might remember the little story that I made. Kind of like the story or lore or whatever. But but yeah. So when it comes to Saoirse, she was known to be like a she was known to be like an Inkling character that I guess you could say like kind of got taken under the wings of Unbreakable, also known as the Apex, and in fact, and Unbreakable kind of like had a little bit of a thing for Saoirse, kind of like to have like a possible, I guess you say like an acolyte, someone that he really cared about, wanted to take under his wing and all that stuff. It might be fun to do. It might be fun to do, and what we'll run tomorrow. Yeah, but yeah, basically before Infallible became a thing, and before she was known to be her own being, more or less. I mean, even though like I guess like in the story lore wise, is that we knew about Infallible first before we even knew about Saoirse. But Saoirse was known to be like the main being of who created Infallible. Because back then, I guess you could say that I guess you could say like back then when it came to Saoirse and Infallible, they were kind of like split personalities. Because I wouldn't really say like they were like two-faced personalities or like Two-Face, like the Batman villain and all that. But yeah, basically this is who like this basically like the one who started it all. I guess the one who tried to become the perfect acolyte for Unbreakable and thus became Infallible and everything. But it was like a deep thing like in the back of her mind or something like that, like in her conscious or something. Like I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about. I don't know if I'm making any sort of sense whatsoever, but I'm trying to explain it as much as I can. Um, but yeah, basically, like I say, like in a nutshell, Saoirse was the one who came to be, who was known to be like the base, being before Infallible, became a thing, because Infallible was like created off of like dark magic, if you will, to become the perfect acolyte. So, but and I guess you could say like for story lore wise or whatever in this case, because I will admit, like, I don't always make stories or lore or anything like that for characters that I make. I just kind of just, make a character out of the random blue sometimes, especially like when it comes to their look, like in their like their base look, not like from the fashion stuff or whatever. Um, but I guess you could say like when it comes to the whole situation with Saoirse here. It kind of took a little bit of it kind of took place after a time where she was playing with Inverted Shadow because this is something I kind of like came off the back of my head with, but um, the idea was that Saoirse was with the Inverted Shadow because Saoirse became like an acolyte to Inverted Shadow, while Infallible was the acolyte to Unbreakable. You know, because basically like Unbreakable and Shadow, they had like they had their own little acolytes. Um, and the idea of the little story that I kind of had was this, I guess you could say, is that I kind of like based the story off of this from an event that happened over on Shadow Stream one time where him and Saoirse were playing Dead by Daylight together, and near the end, Shadow had like a bit of a breakdown per se of some dark magic like corrupting his mind and everything, if you will, and it really frightened Saoirse to the point where she pretty much noped the fuck out of there, and we haven't really seen and no one has really seen her since. Well, the idea that I kind of had for that story is that she was trying to just maybe find her sister. Well, first off, hey there, Zach. Good to see you. And also, hey Hannah, how are you? It's good to see the two of you. Hope you're all doing well tonight. But yeah, so the idea for this little story that I had was Saoirse pretty much ran off to find her quote unquote sister because she considered Infallible as her sister and everything, and Saoirse ended up in the lands between. And just like when it came to Infallible, she got captured, but instead of her breaking out like on her own terms, she had someone to help her out in order to be free. Um, and just like the whole situation with where we are at now, which is Church of El, because this is known to be like the base thing, where you go at the beginning of the game. Um, she basically had got greeted by a woman known only as Torch Babe. No one really knew her name, but she was just known throughout the lands between as Torch Babe. And Torch Babe basically, gave Saoirse some stuff. Like she gave her some runes to make herself more powerful. She gave her like some armor and stuff like that as well. Basically everything that you see, right here. From like the headpiece, all armor and stuff and all that. Even the weapon that she's using. So yeah. And I know what you guys are probably thinking. You're probably thinking stuff like this is like a really weird looking fashion thing. And yes, I can agree. It is weird in terms of like the fashion, but the idea is supposed to be like a tanky bubble build that you can build, to just you know just do that and everything, and hopefully not not take as much damage or whatever. Because you don't want to be because that is like trying not to be like a sponge. so I'm going to show you guys everything that I can. So Saoirse's weapon is the Envoy's Longhorn, which is like a great hammer, as it says underneath. And the special little ability is what you saw a moment ago, which is the Bubble Shower. She also has the Finger Seal, because when you start off as a prophet, that's one of the things that you can be able to get, with that class. I will be trying to find, hopefully somewhere down the road, the Golden Valiant incarnation. They'll use that to, give buffs to not only myself, but hopefully to anyone else that I might, help with. Her attire is the Envoy Crown, again, which I know is going to look weird, but if you go to it and everything, you can see it raises the potency of bubble-based skills. So there's that. And then we got the Vertigus Armor and Greaves, and also the Blue Gold Gauntlets. For talismans, she has the Dragon Crest Great Shield Talisman, which enormously boosts physical damage negation. Carrying the Filigree Crest, I don't know how the fuck you say that, which lowers FP consumption by skills. Shard of Alexander, which greatly boosts the power of skills. And the Sacred Scorpion Charm, which raises holy attack but lowers damage negation. So this one might be like a final thing that I put on for the build whenever whenever I get like my fourth talisman slot. So yeah. And I have 4 flasks of Crimson Tears, and I have 1 Cerulean Tear for right now. So yeah. Now the idea, from what I can understand when it comes to this build, is not so much of trying to use the physical attack form of the weapon, but mostly just spamming the bubble shower as much as I can. So it's going to probably be like another little play style that I'm going to have to try and maybe get used to, if you will. Which I can understandably I can understand it and everything. Because pretty much in a nutshell, this game has a lot of weapons to play around with, just pretty much like in Bloodborne. Although I'd say probably Elden Ring has more weapons than what Bloodborne has, so there's that. Now this is not going to be like a full playthrough where I go from start to finish, or where it's I try to get to Radagon / Elden Beast or anything like that. The idea technically is going to be going at least to hopefully the Godskins, at best. If I go get to the Godskin duo, then that'll pretty much be technically the end of the playthrough. But I figured though, for the most part, I would just play around with the build, maybe learn a bit about this weapon, just kill some shit along the way. So yeah. And I figure the first thing we might probably do is play around here in the Groveside Cave. Because it'll be like my little first test, if you will, when it comes to using this thing on the boss. So yeah, let me just sit here, kind of just get everything situated and all that. Now there's most likely going to be moments where I actually do use this thing as a physical, blunt weapon to use. Because the idea basically is trying to use the bubble shower mostly for bosses, at most. Mostly going to be kind of trying to, I'm also going to be trying to get some blue flask stuff as well, aka just really in tears, so I can go to refill when I'm running low. I guess there's probably gonna be some times where I actually have to use this thing as like a blunt weapon. And I believe that and I believe also that when it comes to this weapon, it is. I think it's going to be like another case of a somber upgrade because there's I think like two types of upgrade stuff you can be able to do when it comes to some weapons in this game. There's the somber class, and then there's the smithing stone class, and then there's the somber smithing stone class. Because smithing stones are going to be like are going to be kind of like a common thing, and you have to get like a whole lot because the max, because like the max you can do for like upgrades wise and everything is about like basically like, getting to max 25. Whereas the somber weapons, like this weapon for example, I believe it's going to be like basically like going all the way up to plus 10. So yeah. Get over here. Now another thing I'm gonna have to try and learn / deal with, if you will, is not using ash summons when it comes to this build. Because supposedly that would be bad, or make things a little bit, make things worse or something. Ow. That fucking roar, bruh. Another golden seed. I've heard ridden cats and dogs, but this is ridiculous. Said please. Get out of here. And charge the flask. Another thing I will mention as well is that there's probably going to be some instances. There's probably going to be some instances where I don't do everything like on stream.
Everyone only to have itchy nerves, Colin. You're all heading to some ties wild that, but I don't have it scared. I want your nothing. Can you of course, and you'll be glad. It was a pleasure to see you. Oh, can you pass on a message for me? If you see the little chrysalids in Stormvale Castle, tell them I love them. And that, despite my craven heart, I'm sure I'll be joining their club soon enough and finally getting the hang of this whole pain thing,
Yeah, Rodrika.
Tell them I'm finally getting...
I don't know why, and this might just be my little random ass 2 cents, but I kind of feel like if Rodrika and Saoirse met, and everything, I bet that they'd probably be like the bestest of friends. Yeah, because like they seem like they're both like the shy and timid type and everything like that, and yeah. Now, first off, I reckon I'll go ahead and do this so I can go kind of fast travel to it when the time comes. Pop that. I'm gonna try and see if I can, maybe, maybe get this weapon upgrade a little bit, even though, I can't remember everything off the top of my head, but I know there's, a way that you can, you can be able to kind of skip, Margit and Godfrey for the time being, you can kind of get things working a little more. Oh, by the way, since it's perfect light, this is what Saoirse's face and stuff looks like. Ooh, excuse me. So yeah, basically, whenever I was playing around with Infallible's build and everything, ooh, excuse me. I was kind of just messing around with the character creation and stuff like that because once you were able to go to the Round Table Hold, you can be able to go into the mirror where you see Fia the Deathbed Companion. And you can be able to play around with you can alter your look and everything like that. And I was kind of thinking to myself, what if I somehow, I was kind of randomly thinking to myself, one day where it's how, if I was to make Saoirse in this game, how would I do it? And, I pretty much, I pretty much, use, Infallible's, base, form, from her body stature and everything like that. But one of the things, some of the things I managed to do was for one, I made her instead of having the black, I'm trying to think, the black eye, I don't know what the fuck you call it, how the white stuff in your eyes, but that's between, it's between your fucking pupils and all that. Instead of having that being black, I made it white, like how normal people would be. And of course, I changed her, eye colors to pink because Saoirse's eyes were pink. Same for the hair and brows. So yeah, I play around with all that. I still kind of kept the the little face paint looking design because it's supposed to be representing the mask that Splatoon characters wear and all that, because that's basically what Saoirse is, along with Infallible and even Unbreakable and all that. So yeah, and I did a bit of a thing to where I gave her, I kind of did a thing to where I mix some white hair coloring within her thing, because there are some moments where she had some white in her little hair design and everything like that. So I try to incorporate. So I try my best to kind of incorporate that into Elden Ring, especially when it came to this build. So yeah. Yeah, I wanted to at least activate that grace, so I can fast travel to that. See about boopings and boils in the back. How dare. Swing by the swing. Alright. Go back over here. Take this path over here. There should be a bridge. It's right there. Yeah, this bridge is basically going to be able to help me to, bypass, like Godric and all that, like Morgott, and, why did I say Morgott? Fucking Margit, and all that shit. Where's cookbook? And yeah, I remember, I did like, whenever I was doing my playthrough with Dr. Yeetus and everything, I found out about this little area that you could basically, just go through here and bypass having to face Margit and Godfrey, so you could possibly be able, to get some, maybe some upgrades and things like that for your weapons that might, possibly take Somber. And I will admit, I don't know everything off the top of my head because I'm probably, it's probably one of those situations where, I'm not gonna be well-tuned like a well-tuned oil machine or whatever the fuck the saying is, to know where everything's going to be without having to look it up. But yeah. So yeah, now we're in Liurnia of the Lakes. And I'm going to try and get the map fragment in that little market area.
You're tarnished, aren't you? Then believe it or for a... You haven't been. You're a true man, presuming only...
Yeah, his little thing goes to study some sorcery. Here. You do fuck all the damage anyway. Alright. There's this fall damage / sound. And sounds of footsteps. Ugh. Oh, Grace! The approaching dude.
You're new around here. Surprised you found me in my little nook. No matter, no matter. Your money's as good as anyone else's. Why don't you take a look at my wares? Oh, but don't ask me how I got my hands on them, eh?
You don't know what we need them, but just get them because they're there. So that. So that. Alright. And here's she bait.
Forgive me. I've been testing you to determine if the Elden Ring would truly have you, if you had the mettle to endure this long and arduous path. It seems my worries were unfounded. Torrent had your measure from the very start, whereas I merely pretended. There is but one other thing I can do to offer you guidance. I can take you to the Round Table Hall, gathering place of tarnished champions, guided by grace. Very well, let my hand rest upon you for but a moment.
Alright, so now we get to go in the round table hold. Round Table Hall is a place where tarnished gather, guided by grace. Companies prohibited on the premises due to a pact of non-aggression. So in fact, when the round table icon is displayed, aka that gold thing that's above my bubble shower thing. Well, Hole is located outside of this world, and Path Shadow by Grace is the only way it means reaching it. Use the map to travel there.
Oh, I see you've just arrived. Welcome to the Round Table Hold. I'm Corin, a man of the cloth. I teach incantations, the strength granted us by the Two Fingers, and explore the secrets of the Golden Order, so that one day, if a tarnished of the Round Table Hold should become Elden Lord, I might cancel them, ensuring order regains its proper form, righting rule over men. By the way, do you still see it? The guidance of grace. You do? Wonderful news. Most tarnished are blind to it these days. You are something of a rare breed. Well, what do you say? Care to learn an incantation of the Two Fingers?
Let's see. I'll just get them all, I guess. Mythic Flask +1. See, 32. I'll do that for right now, I guess. And that for right now, because the one, because I would say like the one the one spell I'm trying to get for Sersha is Golden Vow, but I'm not gonna be able to get that for a good little bit.
Ah, hello. You must be new here. Well, just call me Dialos. The honor of one's house holds little import in these lands. By the way, have you met a young woman named Lanya on your travels? She's my servant, but fickle as the wind. Take your eyes off her for but a moment and she's good as gone. If you find her, please be sure to tell me. Be sure to tell me if you meet. She's a servant. She's been my companion. I've lost count of the number, honestly.
Here's Roderica.
Greetings. Nice to see you again. My name is Roderica. I should have told you sooner. Isn't this place impressive though? The Round Table Hold. Covert quarters of the Two Fingers. And gathering place of champions who vie to become Elden Lord. I never knew the guidance bestowed upon us Tarnished had such fantastic roots, although it's all a bit much for me, in truth. I'm still looking for my own purpose. It's all a bit much for me. I'm still looking.
The blacksmith.
No matter. It's all the same. Lay out your arms. Let's get smithing. Look at your boy. She's crestfallen and can scarcely swing a blade, but she has a gift for spirit tuning. I saw another one like her long ago. Their eyes share the same hue.
I see you've noticed the chains. Nothing special.
I'm a prisoner and these are my chains. I'm trapped by the hold. I'm dying, smithing for you fools. That's all there is to it.
No, don't read too much into it. Well, no grudge against you. My being a prisoner is no fault of yours.
Besides, I don't mind smithing.
Despite my differences, the weapons get stronger all the same.
Given time, technique never fails. Besides, it helps me forget the sheer terror of her.
Alright. Pull up my finger still a little bit. And here's Fia.
Greetings, great champion called by grace. I am Fia. Circumstances have compelled my stay at the Round Table Hold. Great champion, would you allow me to hold you? But briefly, perhaps you might share with me some of your lively vigor and your stout-heartedness. Doing so will grant me the warmth of a champion, and you, I am sure, will bear a Balderkin's blessing. Do you think it vulgar, perhaps? Where I come from, it is a sacred act. Ah, my thanks, great champion.
So now Sersha gets to be held by Fia. Even though like her thing's gonna go like right through her possibly.
You are very warm.
That's the first Balderkin's blessing.
What you felt light up inside you was a Balderkin's blessing. though it is but a fleeting thing, I am afraid. Come back to me, should you require another. I will take you in my arms as often as you need.
And there we go. So yeah, as you guys probably, if you guys direct your attention to the top left of the screen and everything in the game, you'll notice that whenever you get a Baldur's Blessing, you get a little square thing that has like an arrow pointing down. From my understanding, whenever you let Fia hold you, I think you just get like 1 point of health taken from you, and I believe that I believe like for the most part, like you only, I think if I remember correctly, you get rid of that by using the Baldur's Blessing that she gave you.
It's all a bit much for me, in truth. I'm still looking. You're telling me I possess some kind of gift? I don't believe you. But if I do have this talent, and goodness knows it would be my first, I suppose I should try to hone it, shouldn't I? I'll ask Master Hugh to teach me. Certainly he does appear intimidating and holds no love for us tarnished. For I know he's trapped here at the Round Table Hold. So I can tell. He's a gentle soul underneath it all.
Oh, this is a rare occasion. I can't remember the last time a new Tarnist made their way to the Round Table. Very well. As your senior, I bid you welcome. It is safe here. You may let down your guard. Allow me a word of advice. As your senior, you are a mere visitor to the Round Table. Nothing more. A house guest. Yet to earn their keep. Remember your place, newcomer.
Alright, so hopefully later on that'll open up so we can go see the 2 fingers. Yay! Got the Jester. And the bell bearings. Alright. Now I've already got a finger seal since again I started off with that as a prophet. I can't get. Now I'm gonna just kind of just say this and everything right now, but I'm not gonna guarantee that we're gonna be fighting all both like any bosses yet on stream, like like major bosses. But I guess we could say like we'll see. Because I know that I have to beat old Margit to get my second talisman slot. I'm kind of wanting to, just do some stuff and things at first if I can. How dare! Leave the small be. Let's Spirit Spring. Stake America. Whoop. Factors if I go. So if I can get lucky to remember how to do it, I don't know, get there and everything. I can go see Smith Master AG. So I can probably get my my weapon up a few levels. Maybe like to +4 at most. And I believe that he should have like at least. I believe like EG has a limited smithing, summon smithing stone 1s and 2s. But I know he's gonna have like a limited case of 3s and 4s. Okay, my says one to check. Okay, lantern. Switch that out for Rune Arc. Yeah, Finger Sever. Yeah, thankfully I'm on a horse. Visit all the Norix. Where's our boil of the hour? Here he be. Yeet.
Please, no. Dear me. I haven't a clue. No secrets lie with me, not a one. Please leave me be.
See.
Wait then. You're not one of them. Well, What a relief. Oh, goodness me. I am Albus and Albinoric. As you can see, we're finished. The whole village is finished. The cursemongers have destroyed everything. No one that remains has their wits about them. I beg you. Would you look after this medallion? You must keep it out of the cursemonger's hands.
Oh, Tracy Medallion, right?
And if you should meet the young Albinoric Latenna, then please give it to her. A chosen land awaits us Albinorics. The medallion is the key that leads to the city. It's only a quaint treasure for we who cannot make the journey. But for dear Latenna, it is needed to fulfill her purpose. My legs will soon fade, and with them my life. Alas, this is the immovable fate of all Albinorics.
And then... yeah. I guess. Trying to remember. I know it's like you have to take like a certain little path and everything to get to EG. Actually, now that I think about it, we're in a shack, I believe. There's something I need to try and get. Right here. Golden Sea, because yeah, I think I can't remember how long it was until I found out about this, but it's like like whenever you meet Rodrika here and everything, and then you go to the Round Table Hold, and then she does as well. Like if you come around, if you come back here and everything, basically there will be a golden seed that you can use. Like the more golden seeds that you get, the more you can be able to, have the more flasks and stuff that you can be able to use. Which I think for this build, at most, I'm gonna try, like maybe I'm gonna try maybe have like at least 4 cerulean, tier flasks. Actually, hold on. Let me do a little bit of a lookup on something. Give me a sec, guys. Cause I want to try to hopefully like maybe get to EG, and use some of my runs that I have, that I've used, on Sersha, and buy some stuff. Which mainly is going to be, like some smithing stones. Alright, let's see. He's got unlimited summer stones with the 1-2s. And he's got 3 3s and 3 4s. If I can go buy those off of him, then if I will do a thing of like buying, I can do a thing basically of like, buying those off, buying some of the stuff off of him. And you can also be able to upgrade my weapon a little bit. So that way I can go, so that way it can be at least a little stronger. Let's see. Let's go there. Maybe we can slowly but surely open up the map some more or something. Rum, 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 rum. Ew. Let's see. I think I see a possible road. And that road might also lead me to a map fragment. Grace. Fallen Ruins of the Lake. Okay, there's our map piece. Grace. All that to get rid of it. Journey north. But yeah, I hope everyone's enjoying the stream and everything like that. I know. There's not really been much of like action or anything like that. But it's kind of just. I guess you say it's kind of like this. I guess you say it's kind of like a chill type of thing. Like a chill type of stream and everything. Hope you guys don't mind. Okay, so I think one idea I could probably do is probably head around over there. Okay, just watching the. Actually, hold on. Let me actually. Hold on. Put some markers down. So I kind of like pretty much just put like some markers down, so I kind of like make a little trail. Ew. Cause yeah, I believe that what I have to do technically is like, I think I have to beat like Margit, and then possibly, I don't know. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think like how the boss thing usually goes, but it's like I know it's like usually you start things off with like you face Margit the Foul Omen, which would be like the first boss that like the first like main boss that you technically would meet, and then you face Godfrey, and then you go to and I think it goes for Nala, you take her out, and then you go get like your first like 2 or 3 talismans, or like talisman pouches, Because I believe that the way it goes is that well, you clearly start with 1 talisman slot, so you have to like decide on what you want to use first. And then I believe I want to say like I believe that you kill Margit for a 2nd slot. and then after you, I think like after you've killed like Godfrey and Renala, then you go see the finger, crone at Round Table Hold, and she'll give you a third slot, and then the final slot, I believe, will be from old Golden Godfrey, also old Grandpa, from what Onyx likes to call him. But yeah, I'd say some of the things that I have to work on. With this build some more is I have to get like the Wanderer's Physics stuff for Sersha. I have to get like the special tiers to mix to have her mix her little Wanderer's Physics stuff. Is this? Ow. Off. Out. Alright, we made it to EG. So now we will rest here.
Well, look at you. We don't receive many visitors. I presume you are tarnished? What brings you here? Oh, pardon me. It's hardly my place to ask, is it? I am E.G., a blacksmith who once served the Carian royals. An old codger who refuses to retire his rusty hammer. So here I am, still quietly plying my trade on this spot. Perhaps you'd like a display? These bones are old, but still able.
Alright. I'll purchase 3 of each. We're going to, like, try and see, even though it's kind of, like, obscured, but we're going to just, see him do the animation. 3, 4. Alright, so now our Longhorn is at +4. Alright. So there's that. Alright, Castle Ward Tunnel. We're gonna try and see if we're gonna try and see how things go with the first main boss. Alright. Well, let's yellow it and see what happens. Ow.
Blood must truly run in thy veins.
Come on, game. Ow. I hate when I'm trying to, like, do my thing and... Come on! And I'm out of fucking... Ow! You know what? No. That was kind of bad, honestly. And yes, I know that, like, I could play this thing offline and all that, but I kind of do it, so just in case if I could about to, like, maybe see, like, see signs and, or, like, well, not signs, not really signs, but, like, messages that, may point me in, like, certain directions that I might need to go. But yeah, I will say though, it's probably going to take me some time to, try and get used to this whole situation with, like using this weapon and then, like the play style that it ensues. Hey. Ow. Get out of here.
I shall remember thee, tarnished, smouldering with thy meager flame. Coward, fear of the night.
Shut up, Margaret. You're dead and you should be staying dead. Alright, let's see. I kinda wanna maybe like use that. Let's see. It's not too bad. Alright, go in here.
You there? Come over here, would you? You're tarnished, aren't you? I would advise against taking the main gate it's tightly guarded by hardened old hands. Oh, try the opening right here. The guards don't know about it. You'll breach the castle undetected.
No, he's the
Fair
main gate.
enough. You certainly don't have to trust me. Well, if you must go through the gates, I'll signal them to open. But of course, I'd advise against it.
Alright, so... Gate open.
The gates! Open the gates!
Alright, now... We're gonna take out this boyo. Because Gostock is pretty much a traitor.
What did I do to deserve?
Alright, so... I'm going to rest here real quick, and I'm going to boost for you guys, because I'm going to be right back. I'm going to use the bathroom and get me something to drink. Alright. And back. So yeah, for those who are wondering, like, why he killed that dude, his name is Gustock. And, Gustock is known to be pretty much a traitor, in a way. Because there's this one area that you can go to, in the Stormville Castle, which we'll be trying to go to in just a little bit. But there's basically an area where you open up a door, and if you let Gustock live, he shuts the door and pretty much like locks you in a room with a big night dude. And like overall, he's not to be trusted. Oh boy. This don't look good. I was ready for your ass that time. I remember the times it's like I remember the random time where it's like I'd come back to the round table hold and I'd be like, oh, I think I'm safe, so I can go let my guard down, you know, and just do other stuff. And also, I got like also like my fucking controller just goes brrr, brrr, and everything, and it's like, and it's like, you know, I turn back to my PlayStation channel, I see, you know, like the round table hold basically is completely void of life. You know, there's Playboy Live. There's like it's pretty dark and everything. So up there. Actually, hold on. Yeah, I'll just do that for right now, I guess. The boy of the hour decided to dip or something. I don't know.
What do you need? Oh, are you aggrieved at the notion you are but a visitant here? Then you would do well to remember the first words of grace given to you. Stand before the Elden Ring and become the Elden Lord. If those words held any meaning to you, follow the guidance of grace. Lay low the shard bearers and claim for yourself a great rune. Do so, and the doors to the round tables in the chamber will open, and you will receive the wisdom of the two fingers.
Alright. Gaston's bell bearing. Not there. See if I can take on this boyo. Now, let me see how that goes. Out of here. Alright. So yeah, the Taunter's Tongue, from what I can understand, is basically a thing that you can both use to lure, to get invaded in your world. You know, whether you're going solo online or if you have, you know, people joining you. it's kind of like case you just do the like you're flicking a match or something.
If I do have a talent for spirit tuning, and goodness knows that would be a surprise, I suppose I should try to hone it, shouldn't I? I'll ask Master Hugh.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Well, I took these nomads about. You're up. The girl. What about her? Are you out of your mind? Who'd stay with an ugly brute who only knows how to smith? Absurd. Besides, she'd never agree to it. I refuse to believe it. I don't doubt you, but I know when something's too good to be true.
Alright.
If I do, I suppose I'll ask Master.
Let's see. Also go to Stormvale main gate. Run to the castle and everything. I probably won't do Ronaldo on stream or whatever, because I know I have to find like a fucking. I know I have to find like the key thing, you know, for the gate and all that. But I might probably try and make a video of that, like on my downtime. You know, like the power of PlayStation and all that. You know, like I'll probably like, you know, do it. I'll probably like, try to do a thing where it's like I face, you know, Ronaldo off stream, and I'll save that match or save the fight, you know, my via my PlayStation. He's probably gonna blow the horn. You little tattletale. Marred leather shield. Ow. Out of here. Throwing daggers. Alright. So yeah, this is the room right here that I was telling you guys about. But yeah, if you leave Gustok alive, you go into this room. You'll basically get trapped in here for the time being with that dude that's over there. Sword Talisman. Rusty Key, which is what we needed. Because the Rusty Key is for this door right here. Yeah, I think instead of going for Renala, at least in this stream, I might try and go for the boss that's like, down here and everything, but I want to try and like kill Godric at most. Ow! That should not have been a thing. There's Garb. Like, down, boy. Alright, go in here. Get this, Grace. We're also gonna chill at it as well. Sword Talisman there. Alright. These bone darts for right now. Yeah, these birds, for one, they are annoying, but two, like another thing about them is they are kind of dangerous because they hold because they pretty much know the hole on the barrels that can explode. Yeah, again, this is when it comes to this playthrough though, like with this build and everything, this is not going to be a full playthrough. As I mentioned, this is pretty much going to be stopping around the god skins. I'm also kind of like trying to figure out, what summoning pools that I would open.
Ah, nice to meet you. The pleasure's mine. Roger is the name. A sorcerer, as you might have guessed. I'm looking for a little something here in the castle. When I'm not hot-footing it from the troops, that is. But enough about me. What are you doing here in Stormvale Castle? This place is bristling with tarnished hunters, you know. They sacrifice our kind for grafting. Not exactly a place I'd stroll into without a purpose in mind.
Here to beat Godric.
Here to challenge Godric and lay your hands upon a great rune, are you? You can see it then, I take it. The guidance of grace. Well, enjoy it while you can. I'm tarnished, like you. But unlike you, I've seen neither hide nor hair of this guidance for the longest time. Still, I won't forget how it felt when I first came here, to the lands between. I'm privy to a few magical battle arts. Would you care to learn one? As a fellow tarnished, once guided by grace, I'd love to help you out, if it please. The battle art you've learned is of the Glintstone family. They were conceived at the Great Academy of Rea Lucaria, to the north of this castle. In the past, they obeyed laws which contravened the Golden Order, or so I'm told. Fascinating, isn't it? That the Golden Order was pliable enough to absorb practices that contradicted itself in the past. With the Order broken, twisted, and in need of repair, such adaptability is more important now than ever.
Alright. Look, we're getting some blows of war. That went swell. Alright. Go through here. Take on this boyo. Get the Mimic Veil? Mimic's Veil, yeah. Yeah, with the Mimic's Veil, it pretty much allows us to excuse me. It basically allows you to, disguise yourself as props and stuff within the world. You could say it's like the Elden Ring equivalent of a prop hunt. Hey. Whoopsie. Highland Axe. Alright. Take the elevator up here. Cause look, we're basically got ourselves a little shortcut. You can go right up here, chill at this grace again. Cause hell yeah. Bop, 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 bop. Alright, so I'm smithing stone 2, which we don't need. Wheat blade. Crosswood shield. Yep, there's boil right here. It's the boil! Alright. Boluses. Now let me see. Just look at my surroundings and everything. That takes us back there. Dashing suit required ahead. Cause yeah, even though sometimes you'll see like some random ass messages and some of them could, be a little bit weird and all that. Sometimes there are other times where some messages could be useful. Ow. Let me get my grace. Get out of here. Fucking dog. Really? Oh my fucking god. Come on, you fat fuck. That should not have hit. That should not have hit. Those should not have hit. Don't care what you say. I can't be able to sit because the fucking boils on my ass. Ow. That should not have hit. Leave me alone. Sit, Saoirse, please. Thank you. Oh. Going through that area is always so fucking annoying to deal with. I don't know why I was one-handing it. Okay. Crackpot. Shard, all meat dumplings. Crackpot. Stormcaller. Okay. Chill here for a little bit, cause why not? Alright. So I know a couple of things I'm gonna be trying to do. One, I'm gonna try and get a couple of golden seeds. First one's past these boyos. It's that thing over there.
Be proud. Your real estate was your choice of master. Let the winds lift you to a higher place.
Yeah, fuck off, you giant troll.
Well, who do we have here? Tarnished, are you? Clearly not one of Godric's lot. I am Nepheli Lu. Tarnished and warrior, like you. I'm here by decree of my father. How utterly repellent this is. This grafting of Godric's ill befits a lord. He's tainted the very winds. If you intend to challenge Godric, I ask you call upon me. The winds run foul with his deeds. I'm certain father would permit me aid the fight. Apologies, but I've idled long enough. As fellow tarnished, we must each follow our own guidance, down whatever road takes us to the throne of Elden Lord.
Look at that, Saoirse done killed the first giant. I heard the Philly lose sign, but not gonna do that just yet. Now next up is gonna be another golden seed that we're gonna go try and get. Try to go do it. This go up here. Turn here. Jump here. Up here. I hear a bird. Oh, excuse me. Lily. 2. Smithstone 1. Take care of the boil here. Another Commoner's Garb attire. And do double kill. Oh, I got Commoner's Headband Altar, aka the aka the headpiece that I use for Pay's build in this game. See if I can do the show off real quick. Cause yeah, for those that don't know, and you know, I don't mind really explaining this, but yeah, so basically, when it came to making Pay, like she was the first one that made out of like, you know, her and Infallible, even Saoirse here. Ah, boy, I was throwing some debris. But anyway, so what I did basically was, when I made Infallible, I basically took like the facial features and stuff that I did when I made Pay and put that on Infallible, and like an alternate body to be kind of like a small, like a small, like quote unquote as small as you can get, if that makes any sense. And then you know, like afterwards, you know, did that, you know, kind of give like the whole, like the face mask thing, or the eye mask, whatever you want to call it. And then like one random day, whenever I was playing around with Infallible, I was like, you know, maybe I can try to see how it would look if I was to make Saoirse in Elden Ring. Even though I was not really anticipating her being like, you know, like having her have. I wasn't really anticipating her like having, you know, like bulky armor like that you see here, but at the same time, though, like I'm not really complaining. It's just, you know, one of those little things. But yeah. You know, let's just take you out, put you out of your misery. Surely what you seek is somewhere close by. Alright, so over here. Always try to be careful where you step. Careful getting this, because if you know you could possibly overjump it. No stone. Alright. Now here's a little shortcut back to Disgrace here. I know Onyx has kind of had like his moments of getting on me for that, which, you know. I'm honestly used to like the whole Bloodborne thing, you know, like when you play co-op, to where, I've kind of like had the whole embedded idea of, you know, like if you're playing co-op with someone in a Souls game, that they could be able to, you know, like open doors and shortcuts, things of that nature. But here in Elden Ring, it's a little bit stingy, and also like overall different. Golden Rim 2. Have to kill some rats. And mama rat. You need to die. Alright, Rancor call. Fortunately, I can't be able to use that. It takes 16 intelligence. Alright, drop down. Game, you should. I was going for the fucking visceral attack. And there we go. Got another golden seed. Stone sword key. Some throwing daggers. Prince of Death pistol. Alright, now I gotta make the long trek upwards. Cause oh, what a thrill. Yeah, we're going up high as fuck, boy. I just thought give myself a little bit of thing. Alright, so we're going back to a secluded cell. Now I know that Onyx said not to, use Ash summons. But I don't know if anything, but I don't know how things would be if I was to use like NPC summons or anything. So, so I might actually kind of try and experiment with that a little bit. So, we'll bring in the Fairly Lou. I want to go through the thing. I'll skip this cutscene, because fuck the cutscene. Wow.
are home, bathed in rays of gold.
Alright. First great rune obtained. Alright. So we got that. I think next thing we'll do is we'll go down at the bottom of the map area, kill that boss, and I think that is how I'll call it. And I'll work on the Ray Lucaria stuff on my downtime. Cause yeah, like I said, I figured, like I'd just play around a little bit and everything, and you know, just do it live, cause screw it. Oh, I just had a thought. Yep, there's a Knight's Cavalry up there. One of the special little rare enemies, bosses that can appear. They usually appears at nighttime. Yeah, you too. You bother me. Baby bump is bump. Out of here. Flat out destruction. I just want to check something real quick. I'm hoping the stream and everything, I'm hoping that the stream and stuff is still fine. You know, hopefully you guys are still able to, you know, like see and hear everything nicely. Alright, everything's still going. So yeah, random little thing as well, but I found out that technically, if you're playing the game, if you're playing Elden Ring solo and all that, there's technically like a way that you can pause the game. Because I know a lot of people are always talking about like, hey, you know, why ain't there like a pause feature or something like that? But funny enough, there is actually a way to like pause the game to where, you know, nothing happens. Because normally in a Souls game, you know, like even if you press like, you know, like press start button, it's like, oh, you know, still things, you know, things still go on and all that. But like say if you were to have, like if you were to go to like say item crafting, and you were to press the help button and then go to menu explanations. Alright, Hannah, well, I appreciate you stopping by and hanging out and everything. Hope you have a good sleep and everything, and I'll catch you next time I randomly stream, alright? But, you take care now. As you guys can probably see, you know, it's a little bit distorted. Or, well, not distorted, but like, you know, kind of hard to see, but like, you know, I'm still able to move around and all that, but when you hit menu explanation, then everything basically freezes. So I learned that on the YouTube channel called Only Waifus, which does like a lot of Elden Ring content. Get out of here. Fucking Caden S warrior. There's a fucking fire. Gotta love it. Foul. Alright, so we gotta be careful when going over here. Because there is a big ass ballista. A big peninsula. Alright, now I'm gonna rest here. I'm gonna try and get some things on the bridge before I continue. Two things for the price of one. I love it. Alright. I'm going to talk to the nice little lady over here.
Hello? Is somebody there? Might I bend your ear for a moment, please? My name is Irina. I've escaped from Castle Morn to the south. The servants there have rebelled. I can't be sure what it is. My eyesight's been weak since birth, you see. But I swear I heard frightful howling from all over. My good father secreted me out the castle, but decided himself to stay. He says it's his duty. As commander. I fear for father's life. The servants are full of wrath, filled with hatred for every one of us. They've since come for every one of the companions I escaped with. They haven't spared a soul. I fear it's no different at Castle Morn. Please, I implore you, would you mind taking a letter to my father at the castle? And my soul wishes that he escape, even if his honor should be the price. Please. I just want him to be safe. Thank you. Dearly. Then please, take this.
His letter.
Deliver it to my father, who remains in the castle, if you please.
Alright. Yo, Miss Meadow, holy shit. I was not expecting that. Thank you so much for the raid. Holy shit. Welcome everyone from the stream. Hope y'all are doing alright today, or tonight, whatever time zones y'all may be in. Miss Meadow raid, Katie's in a mosh. I like that. Yeah, I hope your stream went well. Hopefully Elden Ring went nicely. I'm doing alright. I'm just playing around with my latest build, which is basically like my 10th build that I've made in this game. And everything, which I'll show you guys in just a moment as I switch over to my PS4 side. So yeah, this is my newest build. Let's see, percent in about 5.5 hours in. Ah, gotcha. Yeah, so this right here is my new little build. This is my my little tanky bubble build. I named her as Saoirse the Small, based off a friend of mine's little I don't know if I want to say OC or what, but there was something that I made. It had like in the store. It's like it's saying my favorites and all that. And I decided to bring it out and everything. So yeah. But this is Saoirse the Small. She's a tanky bubble build that I'm trying out for the first time because I want to try something a little bit different and see how things go. I'm almost I'll be wrapping up pretty soon, but I'm heading to the Castle Morn at the bottom of the map and everything like that to kill some bosses. I have 8 characters, a little too many. I know that feeling. Like in Bloodborne, I want to say I think I got like 9 characters because I had 10, but I got rid of 1 because of how I didn't really use it that much. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna just do all this and that. Yeah, it's bed soon, so don't worry. I'm gonna heat up some pizza. Ooh, what kind of pizza? What kind of pizza is Miss Meadow going to be having? Yeah, I'm probably after my stream, I'm probably gonna be fixing up some chili and weenies because I didn't really eat anything for dinner. I just had me like some leftover whoop taters that my folks made. It's got steak on it. Huh. So I'm thinking to myself like either that's a steak pizza or like a meat lovers kind of thing because when it comes to pizza, I've known to have like two different kinds of pizza, which is basically like sausage pizza and meat lovers pizza. But yeah, cheesesteak meat sounds interesting. But yeah, let me show you guys, the face of Saoirse and everything. Um, got some pink hair going on and everything, because based off of actual color of what Saoirse looks like. Well, as long as as long as you like it, that's what matters. As long as you like it, and put some food in your belly, get you nice and stuffed and all that. So yeah. I guess for those that are new to this channel, since from the rain and everything like that, but my name is Mr. Rumble Roses. Friends call me Rumble for short. I'm known to stream technically a lot of variation of games, though for the most part I've been kind of doing like console streaming these days. I stream what I can with what I got and everything. I'm known to play like a lot of FPS games like Doom and Wolfenstein, and even Duke Nukem, to name a few. I stream quite a bit as well. I stream like 1 week I stream like a whole bunch of times, and other times where I stream only like 2 days. But in this case, I'm kind of just doing what I call a Let's Play Live. I just stream random things at random times because either A, I wanted to test things out, or B, I'm just, not really doing much of anything, and I'm like, you know what? I want to, just stream something and hang out with anyone who wants to, come by. Yeah. Come here, you son of a bitch. Get off your horse. Another one bites the dust. But yeah, I mostly stream a lot of stuff from my PlayStation 4 these days and everything. But I do have a lot of past content that I've done on PC. It's not going to be like a high tier, top quality or whatever. But if you guys enjoy things like classic games, maybe some Soulsborne stuff and all that, feel free to give the channel a follow and become a Rumble Maniac today, as I like to say. But if anyone else, needs to head off and all that stuff, I completely understand. It's no worries. But yeah.
Ryan Rosselli.
Alright, well, I hope you enjoy your food, and I appreciate the raid and the lurk as well, Metal. I really do. I'll get it because I'm Let's see. Okay, nothing that I need to sell. So I'm gonna put some of the stuff that I've gotten in my box. It's mainly that. Alright. Bring out Torrent. I have the Castle Morn. Get this early flower, because it's there. Okay, I believe there's also going to be a giant boil that's going to be trying to shoot big ass arrows. Case in point. Yeah, you son of a bitch. Showing bada. Great arrows. Alright. Open up the map. Turn on lamp. Even though I won't really be needing it that much. But it's, you know, but I have it. But yeah, I know you guys, I know probably some of you guys are thinking, you know, like, you're looking at this and it's like, this is a weird ass build looking, you know, thing for fashion. Especially with especially like the giant, you know, the giant thing on my head. But I assure you, you know, this build has meaning, you know, because again, it's supposed to be it's supposed to be a bubble build that could be, you know, that could be kind of tanky. I love it. Maybe it's like boop. Yeah, let's go this way. Fire grease. That boy had something on the god damn it. Ba-bum, bum, ba-bum, ba-ba. Sounds like a mighty battle up here. They can't even come up for that stagger save. Steel wire torch. Ew. Get over here. So get over there and die. Yeah, I love it. My finger remedy. Hold on. Okay, as I figure. I know I'll be like ended up using the finger seal and everything in due time, but I do believe I got a giant arrow on my wrist. Or in my wrist. Die, all of you. Alright.
There's a face I've not seen before. I'm Edgar, warden of this castle, as ordained by Lord Godric himself. So you can see how things have turned out. The menials have all rebelled. They gave me good service, or so I thought. But it seems it was all an act. Foul creatures, as it said, and sure enough, they're foul inside and out. I'm sorry to disappoint you, but whatever you come here to do, I'm afraid Castle Morn won't hold much longer. Take this, by way of apology.
Sacrificial twig.
I see. From Arena. Thank you. I'm in your debt, but I can't leave yet. Even if the castle should fall, as commander, I must remain to ensure the treasured sword of Morn does not fall.
And thank you for the follow. Watch your replay stuff. Hopefully I said your name right.
If you see Irina, do tell her that her father will come for her once he's fulfilled his duty.
Alright. How about that? Yeah, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate it. Yeah. Alright, so I believe we can be able to jump over here to get to the grace that we need. Yep. Ba-boom, ba-boo. Down. I don't know why though, but I feel like I've heard your name before. Like, I feel like I've heard your name somewhere before. Like trying to think. I feel like someone I know. I feel like someone I know rated you. I want to say I want to randomly say it might have been Miss Metal, but I don't know because I think like if she did, I might have been like asleep at the time. Because I know like during one of her random streams that she did, I was there for a little bit, and then like I kind of just ended up lurking because I fell asleep and everything. And there was like some raid stuff that happened that I didn't really know about, so. Okay, so yeah, I was right. Look at me knowing stuff and things. Why my main weapon? Thank you. Go. Around meeting people with a trumpet sword. You could say that, yes. Although it's known to shoot. It's known to be a bubble thing. Because yeah, basically in a nutshell, this is a bubble, this is basically like a bubble build, but it's supposed to be like one that can tank things. You know, hence why that my character here is wearing like big ass armor. I mean, he probably might. You know, you never know. Him or Squidward at most, I don't know. Scarabs. Up here. Okay, I actually do want my map on for this, even though I can do it even without it. And boom. I think I got a rune arc. And a random ass little whip. Alright, hit the grace here. I'm gonna go over that. I'm gonna go to the other side, cross this bridge. Take out this boyo. You know, I get to find a whip weapon in this. Funny enough, I'm kind of the same way. Like I think in my entire time of playing Elden Ring, but besides like not kind of like the times where I've been given stuff, I think I found like maybe 2 whips at most. Which, by the way, I'm gonna switch to another character real quick and just kind of show you something. Because I have a character that I made that originally was supposed to be a whip build, but the whips that I was using at the time basically sucked ass. I'm gonna go to my friend Pei's build, or some of those Horrormancer Pei. Yeah, I mean, the thing basically is that when it comes to Elden Ring, I know some stuff about this game, but I don't know everything. Like, I'm not like well adapted enough to it versus what Bloodborne, like I would with Bloodborne. I hear whips are good to use against Melina. So Melina, Merlania, can't remember. But yeah, this is a build that I've made that's kind of has like some whips as a backup per se. Yeah, this is basically a build that I made as like a tribute, even though like nothing serious has happened or bad has happened, but it's basically like a tribute / fan run of a friend of mine by the name of Horrormancer, or Pagan Pixie, or Pagan O'Callaghan, whatever you want to. Whatever you want to, refer to her as. Which, let me switch to PC side real quick. So I'm about to do a special little thing. Ting of a ting of a ting of a ting. Get a little thing going with Frosty Tools. So I made sure that the SO and the Hey Yo are completely different. So yeah, basically this is basically my friend Pei, also knows Horrormancer Pei, Twitch channel and everything like that. She's known to do a lot of like horror related stuff, like reading creepypastas, spooky submissions that people sent to her, whether it be like, from actual stuff that's happened, or, stories, or, like made up stories or something like that. She plays like I know she plays like a lot of horror games and things like that. She's really cool. She's really good people, and I suggest, you guys, I recommend, like at least giving her a look-see, checking out her channel and things like that, and dropping some follows and all that. Because again, she's good people. She's a good friend of mine. She's slowly but surely starting to come back to streaming, because she's been kind of dealing with some shit with her ex-landlady, which I won't get into too much. But yeah, this is build that this is the build that I made, and this is her her look as best as you can get. Special shout out to my friend Alex the Gaming Machine for helping me make the face and all that. But yeah, I want to show you the whips that I was known to use at one point. Well, I got quite a lot. But yeah, these giant red braids right here, they were known to be the things that I was known to use at first with this build. But unfortunately, they really sucked ass because I found out that apparently if you go into someone else's world, like say to help them out, for example, you cannot do the flame dance like you could normally, which is really stupid. So, I technically had to rebirth pay to everything. Video was great. It was fighting LMB. So, based on like posting on my Discord. I'm glad you enjoyed it, Metal. Yeah, I told Onyx to if he would share it since I couldn't be able to join the Discord because I've Discorded out, aka I'm at my maximum Discord limits. But yeah, so basically I had to do a little bit of a rebirth, / respec of my friend Pay's build, and this is how it came to be. She's going to be like wearing this armor set with not one but 2 Curse Blade circles or circuits, whatever the fuck they're called. But I did also kind of do a bit of a thing to where I tried to make like a look for her lore character, if you will, or basically like what she would probably wear and everything like that. And I did a few things. Like I gave her some knives to play around with. Like I gave her the bloodstained dagger, which I put like a poisonous mist on. I gave her a scorpion stinger as well. I also gave her the blade of calling and black knife blade as well because why not? I also managed to give her. I had some help with this, but I had Melania's stuff on another build of mine since I managed to beat her with that build, and I had someone help me to transfer all of Melania's stuff to my friend Pay's build, just play around with that, and just go from there. But yeah, this is another little thing that I tried to use this on some occasions where it's like I use like these 2 lips and everything. It's decent, I'll say that much, but but yeah, that's my friend Pay's build. Very very fun, it was a very fun little thing to use, just kind of like mix and match if I want, to do all that. Yeah, back to Saoirse the Small. Go find ourselves another beast to close off the stream. But yeah, I was going to try and send you that video on PSN, but I didn't know exactly how to do it, even with like the whole PlayStation app on my phone. So I asked Onyx. I said, "Hey, could you share this with Metal and everything?" And I guess he did. All right, sploosh, jellyfish, cause jellyfish. All right, let's see how this goes. Final misbegotten. Game, can you let me get off my attack, please? Quit. Can I get my attack off, please? And there we go. Rapid Blade Greatsword. If anyone wants to clip any of that, feel free. I like, when people are able to clip stuff that I do on my streams and everything, and also just to kind of also put this out there, you are allowed to post the links of clips that you make from my streams, whether it be like from past streams or current streams and all that stuff, But yeah. So yeah, I think that's definitely going to be a nice little way to to end this stream off and everything like that. Like I said, I'll probably be doing the stuff with Ronala on my downtime because I have to go find that fucking key, and find one of the the gates, passages or whatever, and go from there. But first and foremost, I always want to say to everyone, as always, thank you guys so much for watching. I really and truly appreciate it. Thank you again, Metal, for the raid. That definitely made my night. I will say that. And also to everyone, who joined in on the raid, and everyone who was here beforehand and afterhand, and also for all the for any of the followed stuff as well. But yeah. So do the thing. Now I don't know exactly who I'm going to raid per se, but I do like trying to raid people after my streams, whether they are familiar faces or someone completely brand spanking new. So yeah, we're gonna see who we can go say hi to and everything. Spread the love, if you will. I'm just checking my followed section. See if anyone in particular is streaming. Not much. Not really much in terms of that, but it is what it is. So I guess we can go try and so some random person on Twitch steal some love too, possibly. And go say hi to them, maybe make their day. Question is though, who do I want to try and raid? Okay, I would raid into them, but they are so weeping. You know what? I haven't raided her in a while. Let's see if I can, oh god. She's been they've been live for almost about 8 hours at most. Sheesh. Curiouser and curiouser. I guess we can try and build, keep possibly the Elden Ring train going. Because why not, Not gonna lie, for a moment there, I thought that dude was doing like a blind run. I'm like, holy shit, he gonna try and play Elden Ring blindfolded? How long you been going for? Alright, so I don't know this person, but they are playing some Elden Ring as well. You know, I might we're gonna try and say hi. Hopefully they're not going to be ending, because they're not doing anything right now. Let's see. I am King. Because okay, so if I'm thinking about this right, I believe that they are I believe this person's known as like Arcade Sidious. C-A-I-N Sid I-O-U-S. So yeah, they're playing. So this person's playing some Elden Ring themselves. Looks like they're playing around in the base game, since I'm not saying anything DLC related. So we're gonna go say hi to them. So please, for anyone that's in the chat, copy the raid message that you see, because I'm going to be clearing the chat in just a little bit. But until the next stream and everything like that, though, as always, if you guys enjoy what you saw today and you watch this on Twitch, feel free to give the channel a follow. Excuse me, and become a Rumble Maniac today. If you want to follow me anywhere else online, you can check out my YouTube channel, give it a sub, and all the usual good stuff. And if you have a Twitter account, you can follow mine at Mr. Rumble Roses to know what goes on from any quote-unquote possible stream-related updates to YouTube links that I share, or just have some sort of way of messaging me. So, hell yeah. Alright, looks like we can both do the raid. Alright, so until I see you guys in the next video, or live stream, as always, take care everybody, and I hope you all have a good week, or weekend.